The following video may not be suitable for children 13 and under. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Enewtabie here, and today we're going to take a look at the G.I. Joe classified Cobra Night Attack 4-wheel drive Stinger and driver. Excited to get this. The vamp, I really like the vamp. So excited. You pretty much knew they were going to do a Stinger. I'm sure they're going to do more. I mean, I'm sure we're going to get the Tiger Force version. We get the, what was it? Was that a Dreadnought version, the Sears version, or something like that? So, but this is the standard Cobra Night Attack one. We got a driver here, like the gray. The gray really looks good with the black and the red, so like that. New style packaging here. We'll go over all this. If you enjoy G.I. Joe Classified, please think about subscribing to the channel, like, share, becoming a member, all that good stuff. That really does go a long way towards helping the channel. So, and I really would appreciate it. So think about that. But yeah, here it is in the box. I got some artwork here. Got firing the missiles. You know, right away you can even see it on the packaging. You know, the missile effects they didn't do a good job with. Just out the bat, they should have done the smoke at the end of the effect, and then the fire coming out of the end of the rocket. You know, it's a big miss to me on them for doing that. I've seen some people on like Facebook trying to mod them or whatever. I'm hoping they'll release some like effects to fix it or something down the road or whatever. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it is unfortunate. We got a ferret there on the side. Love the ferrets. They're awesome vehicles as well. Got the figure here, old school kind of figure insert right there. We've got the stats on the side, number 120, all that stuff if you care about it. Barcode if you care about it. Flip it around. We've got the artwork here of the Cobra. It's so big, can't get it in there. That's what she said. Anyway, just showing some shortcuts here. Steering wheel, interior. Can show the engine up under the hood. Some different things like that. We got the entrenching tool. Got whatever this thing's supposed to be. Some nice tempo stuff on there. The black looks good. Got the all red Knight Rider looking dash going on here. That's pretty neat. A reuse of like the Cobra officer weapons, it seems to be. The only difference is probably the Mauser. I can't remember if it came with that or not. Probably did. We got scrap irons effects here too. But the star of the show is this vehicle right here. So let's get it out of the box and take a look at everything it comes with. All right. As a packaging guy and somebody who's actually worked in merchandising before, I can appreciate this. This is very well done. They've got everything in there secured. We've got cardboard pieces holding things in there. We got plastic on top of plastic. Securing it in. I'm sure the tray is going to be the tightest tray you ever seen in your life, but this is the way they do things. In case anybody's interested, you can see the main vehicles inside there, and you got all the accessories. Comes with some instructions here. This time I'll actually probably look through the instructions. It's not much to it other than you put the helmet on, and here's the other thing. So yeah, I never had the Stinger as a kid. I don't know. It was just, maybe it was a timing thing or whatever. I always liked the vehicle because I remember an episode where scrap iron comes out of rock with it, firing the rockets. They're trying to steal the device on the road, and he hits the hits the thing. You know, I forget what it is. The thing they're trying to steal, whatever it is. But that's the packaging right there. So let's get it out of the box. Let's start assembling it and showing the final vehicle. Then we'll go over to the figure itself. All right, so here it is, just directly out of the packaging. Just want to show that we got steering wheel, it turns. The wheels got the same thing, the vamp, they're kind of loose, but I think that's because you got a suspension here built in. A lot of tempo here. We got some kind of spider with some codes on there, Cobra emblem, and kind of not a quite bright red, but a muted red, if you want to say. We got some tail lights molded in, turbo. Got the spot here, some tempo, hot panel. There's a thing for your fire extinguisher. Do we have one? Yes, it's yellow. Okay. We've got the shifter that moves in here. I hope you can see that. So you can see it from the top right there. Flip it around. We've got mirrors. We've got working winch. We've got tow hooks, ram bar with a little chain going in there. I haven't plugged on the additional pieces. The hood does open up. You got an engine in there like that. And there it is. I like this better than the Vamp. Just first off, and this window also folds down if you want to do that. It's got kind of a tint to it. I like this better than the Vamp just because I like the colors. This comes with missiles. I don't care for the effects, but just the way it looks differently, I think I like this better. So there it is. There's a quick summary. One thing I want to point out is the accessory weapons for the figure come in a tray like this. So this is very different. Haven't seen them do this before. Usually they come in a box or baggie. So kind of different. We've got this thing here's like a cow catcher ram thing. I think it goes on here somehow. We got to figure that out. What else we got? We've got the rear steps with 2 pegs. So this is a cool piece. The Vamp doesn't have this, so you could actually stand on the back with some figures. It'll actually fit 2, 4. You could do one on each side, really, with the things here. Do you have pegs in there? You don't have pegs, but I mean, I guess they could hold on. And then you've got 2 pegs on the rear. So maybe, depending on how tight you go, you could get 6 on here. So this is a cover for the roof. Just gray plastic. We got kind of like lights molded in like a silver, like that. You got this piece here. I guess this is a beware of hot surface turbo system. So maybe this is a turbo. You plug it in on the engine up here, I think. It can't be that loose, right? It's got to be tighter than that. Trying to do this behind the camera sucks. Yeah, it ain't gonna happen behind the camera, but this plugs in. Gotta look and see exactly how that goes. I might be doing it wrong anyway. But you got this piece. What else we got? We got a trenching tool. I do remember how this goes. Right? It goes in there. Like that. So go ahead and do that. You've got your missile system. Articulates here. It's got a hinge like that on the ratchet. And then this piece here. The peg, I hope, is a little bit taller. That's one of the things about the Vamp. I didn't like the peg here. It was not that deep, so it seemed like it was not as sturdy as comes. Some details molded on. You got dog bone attachments for your rockets. That we've got 4 rockets. It's red plastic. They are not super bendable. There's a little bit of bend here in the nose, but I mean, they're fairly straight. We got this kind of attachment here. And the only thing they say on them is X04. So, and then you got attachment there for blast effects. And then blast effects. There you go. You got all of the freaking scrap iron stuff. So it's up to you if you want to use this. Like I said, here's where your problem is really with these. You got the peg here, and they plug in, right? And, you know, honestly, it's 2 things you could do here, right? You could paint this white, or you could just like cut it, right? Just kind of chop it off here, and maybe something I do. We'll stay tuned. I got a slight little bend in the rocket there on the nose, but other than that, yeah, I mean, I think that would be the solution. It's not ideal, but Reeves effects is what you got on there. Then you got the other ones. You know, kind of just throw these in here, kind of like the blast boom effect. You know, probably just keep them in the bag like that. So that's the vehicle. Let's put all this stuff together. We'll come back, take a look at it all put together, and then we'll take a look at the driver. All right, there it is. All right, so this, man, this thing. does not want to tab in very well in the hood, and it's actually causing the hood to warp a little bit. It's coming off, so just watch that. I don't know if that's just instance with mine, but yeah, so not that big a deal. But other than that, everything's pretty good. Wheel my winch on back up. I like this thing, man. I really like it. I think they did a good job with it. I think the price, everybody says, you know, $100, is that too much? Maybe it is. But man, it's still pretty cool. I like it. Got red inserts inside the door. I don't know if I pointed that out. But you can also close it down like that. Got your trooper in there. All right, we'll go over him in a minute. And then you've got, you know, spot back there for the fire extinguisher that I always seem to get for whatever reason, so we'll do that. Got your rocket launchers here. They fit in very nicely and they articulate up. You know, you can articulate this up like that. However you want to do it. If you want to fire them straight up, or if you want to articulate down like that, and then also it'll rotate. So got that. You got your step here. The step doesn't feel like the most sturdiest thing in the world, but okay. And then you can see straight through. That rear view mirror sitting up there would have been nice to have just a dash of reflective on it like the mirrors, but you know, that's getting nitpicky. This looks good. Nice detailing. Let's flip them. I see those yellow details tamped on there to unlatch. Oh, I always like that stuff. The bottom is fully detailed in there. You got the drivetrain. You got the exhaust kind of molded in there, differential, all that. Like I said, you do have a suspension system in there. The wheels don't turn, but they do move up and down, so you can do this. So some give and take, but there you go. Like that. There it is. Stinger. It's pretty cool, man. I really like it. I'm glad they did it. Cobra forces really are getting big. I mean, you got the HISS tank, you got the HMS, you got the Ferret, you got the Trouble Bubble, you got the Stinger. Joe, I know you got a Dragonfly coming, and you got a Vamp and the motorcycle. They really need some more stuff for the Joe side. I feel like, and we've seen in some packaging. Fang coming too. Excited for that. Love the Fang. I did have the Fang as a kid. So, yeah, there it is. Let's take a look at the figure and get some thoughts on him. Okay, Stinger driver comes with a gray helmet. Dark gray, light gray. Got the little stripe in the front there. Got the red pouch with Cobra logo on the back. Plug it in. Got the AK-47 with a red handle. We've got 2 different magazines here. We've got the little submachine gun right there. I usually end up putting in this. I think this is what I usually end up doing. Or does this not go? Don't I usually do this? I don't know. That's all I can see. But got that. We've got nice looking knife, silver. The blade's super long, and then we got a red handle there, and then we've got the Mauser pistol, I call it, because it kind of looks like the old gun that Han Solo's gun was based off of. So got port there. They all got ports for effects, no effects for the actual weapon. Here's the Stinger driver. It's just a Cobra officer body, I think, pretty much. African American, cool. We got a lot of web gear going on here. Yeah, he looks good. I mean, they kind of keep this thing of their vehicle drivers in gray. I do hope that the Fang pilot will have like a blue or red uniform or something different. I don't want so much gray because it does get a little, I don't say confusing, but try to mix up some. But it looks pretty good with the helmet on. Got to plug his pistol in the holster here and all that good stuff. I don't want to get him up too much because he's going to be driving the vehicle. That is one thing. I wish they did have like a trunk. You know what would be cool is like where the piece that the rocket launcher goes, you could like fold that up and then throw all your gear in the back of it, because really nowhere to store it. I mean, you could throw it in the floorboard or whatever, but or maybe kind of in between the seats, but there it is. Got the yellow fire safety. Is this an ABCD or ABC extinguisher? Maybe. Got the little clamp on there. Right there, fire safety always first. But yeah, it looks good. The articulation is what it always is on these guys. I don't think we need to go over all that. I mean, it feels good. Nothing super loose or nothing like that. Nothing really loose at all, to be honest with you. All the web gear looks good on him. He's got kind of the Cobra Island type shoulder band they did in the beginning, but it's got like the bug on the side of it, I guess, for the stinger. And there it is. So yeah, overall, very pleased. You know, I'm fine if you're doing vehicles in this kind of size. Would $79 be great? But I mean, you got to think you're paying figures are 20, just say 25. So you're kind of paying 75 for the vehicle, really. I don't know. You can justify it how you want to justify it. It's up to you. I'm fine with it. I like the Stinger. I like the vehicles. I'm all in on the line. No real issues. I do think the effects being the way they are is bad. They should have really done a better job on that. But overall, I'm pleased with my selection, and I'm glad to have it in the collection. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to just do like a quick shot where you see all the Cobra vehicles together. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Think about becoming a member. Really, seriously, if you're watching the video, click a link below, $1 something, whatever it is a month, goes to help the channel so we can do more videos. I've done 200 and some videos for G.I. Joe Classified, and I'll keep doing the line because I enjoy the line. So thank you for watching. See you down the road.